Oh, turn. It's gonna be hard
Out
to
is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Right up the middle. Let's see if this one.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he's got room.
I think that's football.
There he goes. And touchdown. Randall Cunningham, 70 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The first play from scrimmage. Somebody's picked.
What happened?
That was a tutty.
Yeah, I just ran the tutty. We're doing these Super Bowl. I mean, not the Super Bowl. These Ultimate Legend challenges. I'm not kind of stupid because they're called that. And they only give you 500 points.
You're good to level up and build up your stats.
I ran it with Randall Cunningham, but his
Oh,
speed
nice block there. Oh!
his speed could be a lot faster if he gives me 93 though. Alright, I'm back.
Haven't even taken their seat.
That's what is commonly known as a fast start. That's what my horse racing friends would say. They caught a flyer out of the gate, and guess what? They're in the lead now.
I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And then, hopefully, please.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Touchback. We know. Is that good? Yeah, that's bad. What Ryan says, you're running around.
Now a carry for Okoye. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
These are kind of stupid because they're full games, but they are like level up.
They'll try and run with their fullback.
Let's go. Thank you.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, all they could do is run.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers. That one complete to Okoye. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage.
Yeah, let's go. We made them lose yards.
The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to walk into double coverage.
Perfect timing, music pick. Let's go.
Jason Verrett and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Don't fail me. I'm going to try to run to the outside. Ready?
The first carry now for Adrian Peterson.
No.
Fights off another.
I think the second tackle would have learned from the first.
And he slips up
Oh
past
my
the
God.
before being tackled. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
What are we about to do?
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it.
Drop the ball.
He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
But these are only like 3-minute quarters, so like it's not that bad.
7-0 on EA Sports.
HB stretch. Come on.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a give to Peterson running right. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20.
Look at that juke, though. His juke is disgusting.
A big hitter there.
But
First
I'm going to
down
have to get a better halfback.
yards.
AP is not
He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're
Won't it
finally able to
Peyton?
slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage. Because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Jeez,
Gets
Troy.
halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Almost made me
Second
fumble.
quarter action with
He hit
1:59
me like it was
remaining.
no tomorrow.
Coming up at halftime,
they're
a little
doing
less
it.
than 2 minutes. We'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing.
Oh.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Adrian Peterson taking it in. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown run by Adrian Peterson. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken very short. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Oh, the 24, not the 25. I'm not blitzing because
at the line, ready for their
I know
next
when I
drive.
blitz,
Already down 2
they're just
touchdowns here in the first half. This
around
becomes a
that.
pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the
Thank
ball
you.
game. And typically
I have
those
Jordan
scripts go
Polamalu
between
too, bro.
12 and 24,
Can't even
25
mess with me.
plays. Down 2
I'm
touchdowns
not
early.
blitz.
Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some
Dude, I
offense.
think that was a bad idea.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Going right side here, and that's complete. 12
No!
more yards there and another first down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Throwing is Rodgers. Looking
Dude,
middle, and
Polamalu
it's
could have had
incomplete.
that.
Donald Driver, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down. As they line up 2nd and 10. Rodgers now. Going to throw again.
Thank you.
And his throw here's incomplete.
he's about to get sacked.
6-time Pro Bowler Calvin Johnson, the intended target.
Oh, I should have never ran that. That is so bad.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. And the throw
Thank you
there
for
going to be
No, they're
incomplete.
about to freaking punt.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked
Can I
up
take it
a
too?
live ball here. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 20, 10, and he
I
will
like that in the
score.
fat
It's a
people.
touchdown. In for the score. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Vinatieri now to tack on the PAT.
Why you always go for the ball? This might be a bit too early. The reason why I'm kicking it back here is so if they don't get to it, the ball would hop. Like see, they get put back.
This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
I only punt returned it.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
I mean, they're going to score because their team has 9 points. Their team isn't bad, but their offense, like, they're throwing
play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Rodgers now to throw. Caught by his running back.
My defense game is not good. I keep missing this
down
play.
at the 28. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it second down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Throwing again on second down. Rodgers, quick hitter here. It's complete.
Hitter me. I bet you.
Timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Who would call a timeout right there?
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He had his lone attempt blocked earlier. Stenerud able to put this one through.
Please call that good. Please call that good.
Hold everything here. They might have hit the kicker. And if they did, that'll be a first down. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
And the 38-year-old vet able to split the upright. Due to time constraints, we move forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter.
If they're good or not. How much are you going to just let it go?
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken just inside the 10. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made.
Exactly. We're ready for the run.
Something more important than it actually is.
Can I get that? We're ready for the run.
Hype than what is there. But this is a really important drive.
Because
and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, Rodgers.
Oh, I literally had him.
But partner, let's talk Super Bowl. We have to. Before the end, by the way, we made predictions for the Super Bowl. You got one of the teams right. You had Kansas City and New Orleans, but you had the Saints winning. I also had the Saints there, but losing to New England. And now we get a chance to rectify things. So who's going to win the big game, partner?
Well, I think San Francisco wins.
Yeah, this is so unfair.
34. MVP, usually a quarterback. But in this case, we're going to have an upset. Middle linebacker Fred Warner is going to have 13 tackles and an interception return for a touchdown.
I don't want to use Troy.
MVP winner over Jimmy Garoppolo, because in the Super Bowl, the quarterback does anything. He wins the award. But this time, the defense, which got them there, is going to take charge, and Fred Warner walks away. Super Bowl MVP, 49ers Super Bowl champions.
Wow, you went above and beyond with great specifics there. I'll be a little bit more general. I'll just say that the Chiefs are going to win by a touchdown. And yes, I'll go with the MVP being number 15, Patrick Mahomes.
And if you're not really rooting in this game, how great a matchup is this?
It's fantastic. Going to be a ton of fun. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. On 2nd and 7, Rodgers. And this one complete to Reed. All the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Trash.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw is Rodgers. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The seasoned vet out of Penn State, Cameron Wake. fake in the driving. So first down went the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Oh, my God.
Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. On second and goal, Rodgers. That one complete to Driver.
Oh, good defense. Wait, that's not a turnover on downs?
At the 6. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a third and goal situation. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. The field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And this is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And as a result, possession switches hands. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Adrian Peterson off to the races. Touchdown. Adrian Peterson.
AP.
94 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here is the home side to take over on offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Rodgers looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib. There he goes outside. And put it on the 6, a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw out and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Hold on, guys. What are you yelling about? These games are they're like, but they're only 3-minute quarters, so like they're not long. It's only like 12-minute games. So it's really not bad.
Terry able to tack on the PAT. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. So here is the home side to take over on offense. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. John Henderson gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35.
No.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. A big play there. 83 yards. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film. Right? But this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays, a long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. This one fielded at the 5. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Again, Peterson. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Feels like a long time. You at least have to get something good out of these. Oh. Win the game, of course, score 3 passing touchdowns, 2 passes every quarter. It's gonna be easy. I just don't, I just do 2 passes, then just run. Of course, they have to be close to it.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. When this challenge begins, you'll have only one thing to worry about. Get the win.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Cunningham. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take a shot right away. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Cunningham. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Cunningham. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10.
What?
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Well, how about the passing numbers so far on this first drive?
Oh, no doubt about it. They're flinging it around pretty successfully. And look at the start. The confidence level that we see in him rising because he's hit a few early.
I have to
the last one, the big shot right there.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. Here's second and goal. Sliding out, and he will have a touchdown. Randall Cunningham taking it in as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
This count as a pass?
And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. On paper coming in, you'd say that these guys are the better team by far, and they sort of showed their superiority there on the opening drive.
Yeah, they came in the heavy favorite in this game, and even though they're on the road, they just wiped it away, didn't they? They just said to everyone, we're the better team. We just showed it to you on this opening drive, and we expect to do it all game long.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Stafford. Looking left sideline. Incomplete. Danny Amendola, that was the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Stafford. And that will be incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. Fielded at the 20. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here are visitors to take over on offense. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. He was trying to get it to sweetness, Walter Payton, but now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Man open, Rice. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
Jerry Rice just cooked him.
Rifle one deep left into a double team.
Jerry
and it's
Rice cooked him,
intercepted.
though.
Darius Slay with a pick. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Boy, the run on first down, a disaster as he's tackled well behind the line of scrimmage. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 15 now. Stafford completing it here to Marvin Jones. Marvin Jones. Touchdown, Detroit. Marvin Jones, 84 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches a football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. This will be fielded at the 6.
Woo!
And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive.
I'm not going to reset that.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard.
Gee. The game really sucked.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. A first carry now. This is Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Dude, their halfback is not bad.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Yeah, halfback.
On 2nd down and 4, Stafford. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Stafford tries to force it to Megatron, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now a first down throw, Cunningham. That's complete to his running back, Peyton. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. On first down, it's Cunningham. This to C.J. Ham, the fullback. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Cunningham.
Dude, how do I get intercepted every time?
A big seam, and he might go all the way. 20. And he will.
I'm going to do something else. You get 25K out of this. Rush for 2 tutties. Hold up, but wait. this could be bad because yesterday, well, in 3 days in a row, my stepdad bought 100, like 300 in total, like no, 400 in total. Get a gold player pack, and we pulled like 4 series redux out of them. It's crazy.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports.
He didn't need them, so he sold them.
Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Coach, here's where we pick up this challenge in the second quarter with 5 minutes left. You're trailing by 14, but you're just across midfield, and it's 1st and 10. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Now a run with Peterson. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They'll run on 1st down. Peyton, and he is going to be stopped cold.
Can I turn off commentating?
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Peterson, and he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a 6-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Now Cunningham has the ball knocked down, and the Packers pick it up. And they return. Will stop right around the 25.
Playing in snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of them.
This is what I was talking about. Let me just get the running title.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And an alley to run. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Cunningham looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Blake Martinez, the linebacker, was there in coverage to disrupt.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
A 3rd field goal of the 1st half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. Peterson.
See? What did I say?
Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
I'm running. And if I don't make any plays.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. Running for it. Here's Peterson. And some room to roam now. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they could do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. This will be their first trip to the red zone. They've got it, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are back within a single score.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put it into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be taken very short. And a big-time mess on the return. He's out of bounds. He won't even get this back to the 5-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yard your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
That one goes for... Now a first down carry by Jones. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
From the 31, Rodgers, and that'll be incomplete.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are visitors to take over on offense. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try to cut down the length of the drive.
Jair Alexander up to make the tackle. On 2nd down now, it's Peterson. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Absolutely love the run right.
I'm just going to run
it
it to the other side.
Quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking.
Why didn't you
about
do
slot
that?
Receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Peterson running right. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a give right side. Peyton. And they'll get this down to the 10. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half. Not too many breaks ahead, according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. This one taken just inside the 10. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team.
Adrian Peterson, and all the way in for the touchdown. Adrian Peterson, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Dude, that's my slide. That's my
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you. On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down. One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Let's go.
So here are visitors to take over on offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Peterson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Another tote for the workhorse here this afternoon, Peterson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. On 1st down, Peyton had just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef.
AP. Look at
That means
watch me get yards with AP.
If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back now at Lambeau. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Back now at Lambeau. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Peterson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Come on,
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. What the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you do,
come on,
that's what you end up with.
And he's He's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
They'll try and run for it. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won.
Yay.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. He'll look to throw.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
And see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
First down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll look to throw. And that's complete to Adams.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Geronimo Allison, the intended target. But now it's 3rd and goal. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. Now Crosby for the point after. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. This one taken from the 7. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
past the 20. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, it's Peterson. And he's in for a touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
This will be fielded at the 8. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Now, one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next.
So, thanks for watching.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the coach.
Like and subscribe.
Now let's hand it.
Only if you want to. You don't have to. You don't want to, you don't have to. So, I'll see you guys all later. Oh, shit. stream, I'd probably stream about gold camo, while trying to get gold camo, then pod. I already started the video, so we'll see that. And then I'm gonna be leveling it up, and then I'll do all the camo and review everything. So I will see you all later. Love you guys. And I guess